What's up, Beyblade fans? As you might just have seen from the thumbnail, today we are going to do a detailed analysis on the most awaited hypothetical Bey battle in all of Beyverse. All the analysis is based on visual representation and narration of characters in their respective verse. Dr. Marcus here, and without any further delay, let's get spinning. On one side, we have Dragon Emperor Ryuga, the embodiment of raw power and passion. On the other side, we have Brooklyn, the king of darkness itself. What happens when these two unstoppable beasts face each other in a one-on-one battle? Let's start our analysis. First up, let's check the type of these Beyblades. As it turns out, Ryuga's L Drago is a pure attack-type Beyblade, whereas Brooklyn's Zeus is somewhat a balance type. Hence, none of the contestants get any kind of type advantage. Ryuga is portrayed to be pure evil and merciless to his allies or enemies. He loves to attack the opponent's Bey until the Bey is crushed. He also enjoys terrorizing other Beybladers and has a power-hungry personality. Although in Blader's spirit, it is revealed that Ryuga's behavior was caused by Lightning L Drago's possession over him.
It's time. Let's do it.
Similar to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type, there are two sides to Brooklyn's personality. First, the calm and seemingly gentle, very kind side, and then the psychotic and aggressive side. He is a natural Beyblade genius and a prodigy. Gifted with perfect precision and intellect, it won't be easy for Ryuga to take him down. Let's have a look at Ryuga's arsenal. His most known attack, Dragon Emperor Soaring Bite Strike, is one hell of a destructive attack. Let's see it in action.
Huh? What? The dragon's moved!
Dark move! Dragon Emperor Soaring Bite Strike!
Ryuga unleashes his dark force into the Beyblade, conjuring his Beyblade spirit, a three-headed dragon, which charges at the opponent with all its might. His second attack includes Dragon Emperor Supreme Flight. Ryuga summons his blade spirit, rushing it towards the target. It's both offensive and defensive type attack, as it not only gourds the Beyblade, but also inflicts lethal damage to the opponent's blade. His third ability, Dragon Emperor Soaring Destruction, is a combination of both the moves, thereby increasing its destructive capability 1,000 folds. Dragon Emperor Life Destructor stays in Ryuga's hand as his last resort for the most dire of situations. He channels his life force into the Beyblade as a last desperate try to end the match with one huge blow. The cost of using this power is his own life. Now let's speculate how good of a Beyblader Ryuga is. It goes without saying that he is a very talented Beyblader. His ruthlessness and hatred for his opponent leaves no room for casualties. His persistent nature scales him above average. Being the strongest member of the Dark Nebula, it's not wonder he is strong. As his ability, he seems to have the evil eyes. Activating these eyes, it is said to increase the Blader's strength many times. These evil eyes are on use when he unleashes his dark moves like Dragon Emperor Soaring Destruction. Talking of dark moves, his dark moves also include dealing damage to Bladers through their Beyblade as well as sucking their power. He used this power of his while battling against Tsubasa. Now, let's have a look at Ryuga's Beyblade. Throughout his franchise, he had 4 variations of L Drago, all which were attack type. All these Beyblades have one thing in common: they have mid-battle mode switch. All of L Drago can switch into assault mode and rapid hit mode. The rapid hit mode increases the spin steel capability of the blade, whereas the assault mode gives the Beyblade a more aggressive behavior. Throughout anime, L Drago has shown marvelous destructive feats. Blowing up huge boulders and cracking open mountains is just a child's play. Stadiums are no match for L Drago. In almost every battle Ryuga fights, the stadium ends up turning into a wreck, turning huge building into rumbles while demolishing his opponent. One could only learn this through Ryuga. Brooklyn's arsenal starts off with a defensive ability. Zeus casts Infinity and becomes Gojo for a short time. Talk about being someone before they existed. In this state, Zeus is invulnerable to any and all attacks. Zeus' second ability is Black Hole Creation. Zeus turns itself into a mini black hole, consuming each and everything around it. Anything that gets sucked in never escape out of it, assures that it's a black hole. Moreover, Dronza's energy starts disintegrating while getting sucked, supports that it's a black hole and not a vacuum.
Going under. Goodbye, King of Darkness.
Brooklyn's third ability is King of Darkness. It allows Brooklyn to get into his opponent's head, completely hampering their thoughts and stripping them off from their will to fight and win. Brooklyn's arsenal is stacked with overpowered abilities. After being possessed by Zeus, Brooklyn is able to create his own dimension. This dimension seems the size of the planet itself and a replica of how Brooklyn views the world as. The stars in the background confirm that Brooklyn's dimension is indeed the size of the planet. Controlled by Zeus, Brooklyn seems to have gained the ability to bend reality in his dimension. Listen closely to what's narrated in the anime.
Yes, anything and everything is possible now! In this world that I have created!
Brooklyn has a lot to say. When it comes to his battle prowess, up first it is shown that due to Zeus's ability, Brooklyn can perceive the outcome of a match before it even starts.
Bega needs you on the bench, Brooklyn.
Huh? No, they don't. I already know the outcome.
Intuition isn't always reliable.
It doesn't have to be, hero. Not when the future as I perceive it is so obvious.
Much like Ryuga, Brooklyn also seems to have the power to harm the blader through their blade and sucking powers from their opponents, as shown in his match against Kai. As a Beyblader, Brooklyn is said to be a born genius. Any battle he fights, he ends up winning without any struggle. This is one of the main reasons behind his superiority complex and his lack of feelings for anyone or anything. Being the strongest member of Bega speaks for itself. Brooklyn also seems to have dual personality, as stated earlier. And how exactly is it a power-up? Listen closely to the next clip.
Got it! To win using a hard metal Beyblade, you must summon your strength from within.
You're right. You're talking about calling up all your emotions.
And depending on the blader's personality, different emotions can be used.
As you just heard, personality reflects on your Beyblade's behavior. Having two different personalities would mean having two different kinds of behavior of Beyblade. Now that's something unique. Now let's have a look at Zeus. As stated earlier, it's a balanced type Beyblade. In Beyblade Originals, any Beyblade stats is represented by circles, and any Beyblade can have a highest of 5 circles. In case of Zeus, his attack stats are 2 circles, implying its 40% lethality in attack, 1.5 circle for defense, implying its 30% effectiveness in defense, and 2 stars for endurance, implying its 40% mastery in stamina type. Moreover, Zeus has something called super speed spin rotation. Listen to the next clip closely.
Its super speed spin rotation easily evaded Dragoon's attack. And that's why all of Dragoon's blows are just bouncing harmlessly off of it.
Only because of the super speed spin rotation, Zeus was able to tank the berries of attack from Tyson's Dragoon. This feature adds another layer of dexterity to Brooklyn's Zeus, which already seemed like a nightmare. Throughout anime, Zeus has shown large city to planetary level destructive feats. The final battle between Tyson and Brooklyn caused the stadium to turn into a wreck. With increase in power, Zeus's destructive capability is off the scale. The hurricane summoned by Brooklyn itself is city level, as it's shown to make large building and cars get blown away like twigs. The final fight between Brooklyn and Tyson in Zeus's dimension can easily be scaled planetary. With such feats, Brooklyn is unstoppable. Without verse equalization, any anime showdown is incomplete. First up, this showdown is based on sudden encounter, which means neither of our contestants have any idea of who their opponent is. Secondly, both in Metal Saga and in the originals, Blader's emotions seem to affect the blade's behavior, so that's something to consider. And lastly, the match is a fight till the end. Contestants will fight until the blade or the blader is no longer able to continue the fight.
All right, Bladers, here it is! The Bay Stadium is ready! Are you?
looking at two of the best Beybladers to ever pull a ripcord.
Just like I thought. This is too easy. But I might as well finish it. Am I getting under your skin? It's a bad habit, I know, so let me get down to business.
This battle's getting more bizarre every minute, AJ.
Yeah! It's like they're playing mind games out there!
Nice. As you can see, I'm invulnerable to your attacks. So anything you try against me will be totally useless.
You know, AJ, I've been covering Beyblading for years, and never before have I seen so much smoke and mirrors in a battle.
Well, just hold that thought, Brad, because I've got a feeling we're in for a big finish!
Interesting. Well, then maybe I should be polite and return the greeting.
Dark move!
Dragon Emperor soaring bite strike!
Not bad. In fact, you even started to worry me. But after I thought about it, I came back to my senses.
King of Darkness!
Miss with me, Dragon Emperor Supreme Fly!
This is unacceptable! I am a genius! A Beyblade master!
The Dragon Emperor soaring bite strike won't be done in by that! It ends here! I'll admit you've done well to fight against L Drago and I this long. It's really been very entertaining. But it's all over now!
All right, then. It doesn't even matter that the Bay Stadium is devastated. With my mind power, I can create a new way to play. I can create a whole new world. An alternate Bay dimension existing in the depths of my mind. And of course, I can have free reign over all the powers of my mind. Watch this. Look how I can transform myself into a creature from one of your nightmares.
I will not lose! Even if my opponent is a god, I will defeat anyone who stands in my way! Do you hear me? My name is Ryuga! I reign over this world as the strongest, the Dragon Emperor himself! Wah! Ultimate move! Dragon Emperor Life Destructor!
Darkness is my shield, is my guard, my wall.
Gone, I say! Be gone forever, King of Darkness!
Yup, our beloved Dragon Emperor bites the dust this time. Let's see the probable reasons for his defeat. That was one hell of a battle. The two Beybladers left no room for casualties. At first, Ryuga seemed to have an upper hand. his raw power easily scaled him above Brooklyn. Having the power of L Drago, his power output overwhelmed Zeus easily. But what separates Brooklyn from an average Beyblader wasn't his raw power or his power output, it was his hacks and destructive capabilities. Creating planetary-sized stadium, no wonder he is the king of darkness. Although in anime Ryuga has been shown to destroy many pocket dimensions, none of them comes close to the size of Brooklyn's dimension. Abilities like the infinity and black hole creation are hard counters to L Drago's attack, which is mostly based on physical damage. It was only for Ryuga's huge power output that it was a fight in the first place. Brooklyn's dual personality also played a huge role, giving Brooklyn equal if not greater energy reserve than Ryuga. Having all these factors on his side, all the odds were stacked against Ryuga. Hey, before you go, I have an announcement to make. If you are following my channel, you might have an idea of the custom Beyblade series. On the completion of 1K subscribers, I'm going to host a custom Beyblades tournament. All the custom Beyblades fight against each other in a 1-for-1 battle. Let the strongest one prevail. Want to register? Subscribe to the channel and comment in one of my shorts. All the best to the contestants. Till then, see ya.